Today we're going to check out Mount Moon. Mount Moon is an annoying little cave because you have to face off with tons and tons of a certain enemy over and over and over. And unfortunately, this will become a habit in almost every single cave in the game. You will have to face Zubats by the freaking boatload. So if you have electrical or psychic attacks, you will be fine. You'll take them out no problem. Rock attacks will work as well, but you really won't have rock attacks by this point. So yeah, mostly psychic or electric. Otherwise, too bad, so sad. Now, I found a TM back there. If you want to find out what a TM is, so this is the one I found here. We already know 34 is Bide. You just use it, it'll boot it up and tell you what it is. Water gun. We don't want to teach water gun to anybody. So let's go down here and let this guy see us. What do we have? Huh. Oh, it's a stupid bug catcher. What a dumb piece of sh. So there you go. Simple bug catcher kill as per usual. No, I don't want anything to do with you, buddy. Nothing at all. Well, how would you know that? I mean, not like they're wearing black pajamas or something. I can think of a different sucker. Blood is not the one I'd think of. I, how did I get attacked? Well, I guess you get to see a different type of Pokemon. Here's a Geodude. Yes, the Geodude. I can actually catch one. Should I catch one? Let's find out. Confusion, half killed it. You know what? I'm going to finish it off because I don't want a Geodude. It's a pretty common one for people the first time through the game to use a Geodude because they're so tough on defense. But I just have no interest in that. Ooh, poison powder. Well, that'll come in real handy if I ever want to poison someone, I guess. Oh no. Wow, you picked a very good spot. You're right by the entrance. But you're just the last, therefore I want nothing to do with you. Okay, scratch that. I do want something to do with her. Because it's a Clefairy. And I'm going to use poison powder on it because, well, they're just pains in my ass. So let poison do some work for us. Stupid Clefairy. Clefairy's just like a Jigglypuff, same type of thing. They can sing and they use pound. They learn a few other attacks, but really they're not a big deal. They go down pretty easy, pretty quick. Wow, that thing is actually trying to make me look bad here. At least Poison's doing his job. Alright, we'll come back after this. Well, that took way too long. They also kept trying to sing and it wasn't working for it. Poor little thing. You did. Give me some money. I wonder if that'll come into play at all in the story of this area. I doubt it. Ooh, ladder. Now, when you're in areas like this, you can sometimes find hidden items. They tend to be folk in such areas, but we'll worry about that once we hit this stupid Zubat with a confusion. So let's just take a quick little look here, see if we can find anything. Alright, back to it here. Oh my goodness! Something I want to show you right now. See your confusion's down there? Well, if I want to put it at the top of my list, I press select on it, then I press select again, and it changes. So now I have it right at the top for easier convenience in battle. Isn't that fantastic? It's a great way to organize your moves into an order that makes sense for you. Now hopefully we won't get attacked again before we get down here. What are we... Uh-oh. This could be bad. Yeah. Yeah, see? We're Pokemon gangsters. Yeah. We're gonna whip you into shape, see? That's how I imagine all of Team Rocket people talk. I mean, it's not like their leader is an Italian stereotype or something. That would be insane. Thankfully, that's not how things are, I'm sure. Damn. Sandshrews are actually pretty decent Pokemon. They have well-rounded stats, they're a ground type, they can develop some very powerful attacks and learn a lot of cool attacks. They're a Pokemon worthy of being added to most teams. However, there are better ground types. Oh, a Rattata. Well, let's switch back to Butterfree. Let him take this guy out. But we'll rejoin once something interesting happens. You sure did. Sexually. No, he didn't do it that. That'd be gross. Well, none of them are around. Not like they saw you fail miserably against a child. Ooh, what's this? I don't know. Will we find out real soon? Yay for Butterfree! Butterfree started to learn Stun Spore. Now, this is actually a useful move. Let's forget String Shot. Stun Spore will paralyze the enemy, meaning sometimes they won't be able to attack. It also makes them more vulnerable to being caught in a Pokeball, which is useful. Ooh, a hit point up. Might use that in the near future. Just to give you a quick example of how Stun Spore works. That's not a good example of how it works. Let's try this again. It's a grass type, so it should work fairly effectively on this guy. And now he's fully paralyzed and he can't attack. So if we want to catch this guy, let's say this doesn't kill him, this would be an excellent time to try to catch him. So how about we try to catch him, even though I'm not going to be using him. Because he looks like he's got rocks for brains. Ha ha ha, there we go. Sucker Geodude, we caught you, buddy. 44 pounds, good for him. Fields and mountains, mistaken for boulders, people often step or trip on them. Hard to understand that when they look like they're hitchhiking, but what can you do? No. Alright, I'm going to go exit this cave briefly and fill up, and we'll go back to where we were before. And now that we're back here, let's go down here and see what we can find first. The answer is... Ooh, this might be a new type of trainer. I was right in front of you, man. And you know what? I believe it is. Yes, it is a new type of trainer. It's a super nerd. Super nerds tend to rock electrical Pokemon. Electrical's not good for flying types, but I don't think Magnemites know any electrical attacks at this point in the game, so let's just hit it with some confusion. Oh, it really took that rather well, but it has no real power. Although Magnemites can be dangerous early on in the game because they get Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom will take off 20 hit points per attack. It doesn't matter if the types match up or not. Provided it can hit the enemy, 20 hit points disappear. So early on, that can do a lot of damage. Oh, now we're going to face off with a Voltorb. Well, we could bring in Geodude. I kept Geodude, though, for another reason, as I will show you guys down the line here. Oh, Voltorbs. You are basically Pokeballs in disguise. This can be a problem. He screeches a couple times, Squirtle's going to have no defense left. However, I have faith that Water Gun will carry the day. Yeah, okay, if he gets to attack us after this, it's going to hurt a lot. I wish that you had a way to speed up your attack. Okay, apparently he wants us to have no shell left whatsoever. You silly Voltorb. Silly Voltorb that died. Alright, Squirtle. We're going to keep him as a Squirtle to level 22 because I want him to learn the attack Bite. Indeed you do, laddie. Oh wait, no, indeed you do, not laddie. Laddie found another potion. Good for laddie. Aye, laddie. It's back to running around the cave like a maniac. Okay, so, as I was saying, let's go get this. Ooh, a rare candy. Rare candies will give you one free level if they're used on a Pokemon. People seem to think they don't give as good a levels if you do natural levels up, but I have never really noticed the difference, honestly. But anyway, let's go through this. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Well, thanks. We already knew that, but it's good to know. But you are a bug catcher, and we don't want to know anything about you other than that you suck. As I was saying, he sucks. You sure did. You know why you lost? Because you suck. Not really, no. In this game, Zubats are nothing useful. They can actually become okay, though, in Silver and Gold, and Crystal, I guess. An escape rope will automatically exit you from a dungeon, so that's a useful thing to have at times. It's not always... Freaking Zubats, we hate you! So as I was saying, escape ropes can be used to escape from a dungeon that you're stuck in. Oh, and who is this? It's probably a lass. It's way bigger in here than I thought. She's probably talking about her Okay, so I came back because we have a new Pokemon to look at. It's an Oddish. However, it's part poison, so it's not going to last too long versus a psychic attack. And that is not going to do much good against a bug. I don't know what it was thinking. It must just be silly. Oddishes really only have one attack early on. It's Absorb. It's a grass attack. So it's really not that effective. Butterfree is trying to learn Sleep Powder. Now this is another useful move to have. So I'm actually going to dump Stun Spore. Its life was very short-lived. Because Sleep Powder is better. And we want to keep Poison Powder in case we want to poison people. Oh, and a Bellspray. Here's the other one. Red gets is where you get Oddishes, Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Blue is where you can get Bellsprouts. However, it's also a grass slash poison, ergo, it's going to take some hits from me. Ooh, his special rose. That means he'll attack harder with grass types and he'll defend better against special attacks, but that doesn't mean a thing for him. Or her, for that matter. You sure did, baby. You should go talk to the bug catcher since he likes losing. Carefully. You go to the exit. You pay a hiker, which we haven't seen yet, but I'm sure you can find one. I'm sure you know what a hiker exactly like, babe. You know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. So I think it's just time to stop because I'm not making sense. Join us tomorrow and we'll try to finish our trip through this Mount Moon of insanity.